Jake Paul just dropped his most insane training video yet, and it's breaking the internet after his jaw-dropping victory over the one and only Mike Tyson. Jake Paul is rewriting the history of boxing.
Like highly promotable, like really good at selling fights. You'd be like, this kid's the future.
His recent training clips are so intense, they're making fans and critics alike sit up and take notice. We're talking explosive power, insane speed, and a level of focus that's honestly next level. If you thought Jake was just some YouTuber playing at boxing, think again. This guy's coming back stronger than ever. And his latest video proves he's not just here to play, he's here to dominate.
Nothing he's doing looks wrong. He's not like sticking his head straight up in the air and winging punches with his eyes closed. He's fighting well. He looks good.
Jake Paul's latest training video has hit the internet like a left hook, sending shockwaves across the boxing world. This isn't your run-of-the-mill montage of a boxer skipping rope or hitting a heavy bag. No, this is Jake Paul turning the dial to 11 explosive push-ups that look straight out of an action movie, lightning-fast combinations that blurred the screen, and conditioning drills so intense they'd make seasoned fighters sweat. It's not just a training video, it's a statement. To put it precisely, Jake Paul's latest training video is the stuff of legends or maybe viral content.
Oh, fuck the ratings. The number of gamers like people just want to like classify things.
What's sparking even more buzz is the timing. Since his fight against Mike Tyson ended, Paul's training intensity has skyrocketed. Each frame of the video owes his aggression, precision, and a laser focus on one goal: silencing the doubters and tracing back. It all started since his split decision loss to Tommy Fury in 2023. Paul has been on a relentless mission to refine his skills, and this recent video proves he's leveling up. So what's behind this viral display of power? Paul's training style has undergone a complete overhaul, blending traditional boxing techniques with modern innovation. High-intensity interval training has become a cornerstone of his regimen.
If you've ever
wondered how someone who started as a Disney Channel star and YouTube prankster ends up looking like they belong in a boxing ring, here's your answer. This video isn't your usual get fit montage. It's a full-on display of pure, unfiltered power, innovation, and what can only be described as an almost delusional sense of determination. Explosive push-ups, rapid-fire combos, and some seriously intense conditioning drills make it clear this isn't just some guy punching a heavy bag. This is a transformation. His punches aren't just fast, they're precision fast. And the best part, he's doing all of this while the internet collectively loses its mind. And let's talk cardio for a second. Running and jump rope, sure, every boxer does it, but Jake's not just doing it for the sake of doing it. He's strategic about it. And then we get to the mental side of things, and Jake Paul is crushing it. Jake Paul is training like a man on a mission. And sure, you can laugh, you can joke, you can post memes all you want, but this guy is evolving in front of our eyes. Whether you think he's got a snowball's chance in hell against Mike Tyson, one thing is clear: Jake Paul is taking this boxing thing seriously. And he's got the training to back it up. And the training videos are a blueprint for what modern boxing could look like. It's aggressive, innovative, and calculated, a fitting reflection of the man himself. As the internet continues to dissect every frame, one thing is certain: Jake Paul is rewriting the script. And he's doing it in the most Jake Paul way possible: bold, unapologetic, and impossible to ignore. Even Paul is not a small guy. He's big. Like a lot of guys think he's tiny, he's a huge boy. He's big dude. And he can crap. Social media is on fire. The world can't decide if Jake is the next big thing or if he's completely delusional. Fans are praising him, critics are criticizing him, but no one's staying quiet. But here's the thing: this video isn't just about looking like a fighter, it's about looking like a real fighter. Gone are the days of half-hearted training montages and influencer workouts. Jake's not just shadow boxing in his backyard anymore. But how does it all start? Jake Paul's boxing career has been nothing short of wild. What started as a joke turned into something no one could ignore. Remember when he knocked out YouTuber Ali Gibb in 2020? People laughed it off. Take his time, he got to it up. Then he sent Nate Robinson flying to the canvas and knocked out Ben Askren, and suddenly the last turned into serious questions whether this guy is real or not. Fast forward to 2024 and Jake Paul just beat Mike Tyson. Yes, the Mike Tyson over 8 rounds. Jake landed sharp punches, showed off smart footwork, and ended up with a $40 million payday. Now he's sitting on an 11-1 record, 6 knockouts, and probably the most unexpected career in boxing history. But it hasn't been smooth sailing. Jake took his first loss to Tommy Fury in 223, which many thought would be the end of his boxing dream. Steady stance, nice little bounce. Instead, he came back stronger, outboxing Nate Diaz, knocking out Andrew August and Ryan Borland in the first round, and even taking down Mike Perry in a tough 6-round fight. Then came Tyson. What everyone thought would be a quick disaster turned into Jake, showing skill, stamina, and strategy like him or not. Jake's gone from influencer boxer to someone who can't be ignored in the ring. The turning point came when Jake transitioned from spectacle-driven events to facing respected opponents. And that's where he took fighting seriously. His bout against former MMA fighter Ben Askren in April 2021 was a critical moment. While critics dismissed Askren's boxing ability, Jake's knockout victory caught attention. He followed this with a win against former UFC champion Tyron Woodley in December 2021, further cementing his place in the sport. By the time he faced Anderson Silva in October 2022, a revered striker in combat sports, the narrative was changing. Paul didn't just win, he earned respect for competing against an athlete of Silva's caliber. Do you feel like you've done enough in the sport and for a sport to merit consideration to be placed into the cruiserweight rankings? The rankings behind the scenes. Jake's rise isn't as random as it seems. His investments in elite coaching and facilities reflect a calculated strategy. Jake trains with BJ Flores, a former cruiserweight contender who has shaped his technical skills, and Danny Smith, known for preparing fighters for high-stakes bouts under their guidance. Jake's camp is focused on building not just physical conditioning, but also mental resilience. This level of commitment sets him apart from the countless influencers who've attempted crossover careers in sports. If this kid was not a YouTuber, if he wasn't some guy that you knew from the time he was like 16 years old on YouTube, and you just saw him box, and you saw him knock out former UFC champions, you saw him beat legitimate boxers or beat athletes and beat a bunch of MMA fighters, you'd go, this kid can. Fight critics often overlook the strategic brilliance behind Jake's career moves. He didn't dive headfirst into the toughest competition. Instead, he built his record through carefully selected fights, each designed to expose him to new challenges while keeping his confidence intact. What makes Jake's transformation particularly compelling is how he's using every available resource to reshape himself and prove everyone wrong. He's not relying solely on natural talent or athleticism. He's building a fighter from the ground up, from elite coaches to scientific training methods. Jake's evolution is a masterclass in leveraging opportunity and hard work, whether or